Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see, research is being researched. Let's see what happens in June 1916. That's a monster, by the way. The war continues. The German Empire's head of Admiralty leader, Gustav Bachmann, is suddenly replaced by Wilhelm Buchsel. I think he's been in office before. I recognize the name. Here we go. N-class. Those are the ones with way too many guns. Q-class. Not as many guns. Lots of Q-class. And lots of DDs. This will be a fight. Got some Indus class, got some Calliope class, and my Latona heavy cruisers. Let's fight. I think this should be all of the remaining German battleships. So as you can see, there are a lot of ships involved. And there's probably gonna be a bit of getting things organized at the start. Seven battleships, yeah, that should be all of them. Yeah. Let's get things organized. Got my 3 battleships. HE on the secondaries. Got a single battle cruiser. Lord Warden. 23 knots, please. Got a division of 4 battle cruisers. 23 knots, police. A single heavy cruiser there. Got the 3 here. Nicely lined up. Got 4 heavy cruisers here. Nicely lined up. Let's not outspeed the battleships. These ones are nicely lined up. These ones are not. Detach. That was those. Light cruisers all the way over here. You can come in behind the main fleet. You guys are nicely lined up. That's good. You can be doing some of the scouting. Indus, Calliope, Indus. let's see, this division here. You can all detach. And you can just go it alone. You can probably go ahead and retreat. As can you. And the Indus. You can retreat. I don't need you for this one. These were all nicely lined up. My DDs are even all nicely lined up. Nice. You can go out and be scouts. Full speed, please. Wait. I forgot. I forgot. Division 14. Division 13. Notch back to 23 knots. No nonsense, please. Division 11. Division... Let's you join up that one. Notch back to 23 knots. I need to upgrade my my battleships and make them slower. Faster, I mean, not slower. Because now they are slower and they are slowing down my entire formation. They are the reason why I'm not going faster than 23 knots with most of my ships. Division 12, you guys can actually join up with that one. Smoke is spotted to the north. The enemy has 10 DDs. Well, 9 and 1 torpedo boat, but same. And the reason why I sent my my Indus class light cruisers to just retreat is that they don't really have anything to do in a big fleet engagement like this. Arguably neither do these guys, but hey, they can fight DDs at least. So I want to keep my Indus class lights for like convoy raiding and stuff in the Mediterranean. There's a big fleet already sinking some of them. thinning out their number of DDs. Which is good. Lights, you can focus that DD. Now I want my battle lines to start turning a little bit. Fourth is taking some damage, retreating to the back of the formation. That's all fine. It's a lot to keep tabs on here, and frame rate is not digging it, to say the least. Lots of ships exploding and sinking and flooding and burning. It's quite the spectacle. Many of them sinking even before they get properly identified. Battleships, you can start focusing the enemy battleships. Scan the battle cruisers. We have torpedoes incoming. Just gonna have to take it on the chin. Doris. Doors in curfew, you can actually turn around. Lag. There we go. Do we have flash fires on the battleship yet? Okay, and let's see what happens on the other flank. Just gonna turn down the game speed. Okay, very nice. You can keep following. Do some minor course adjustments. Okay, you guys are getting a little bit too involved. It's my bad, I'd completely forgotten. Well, these guys up here. Yeah, the heavies are getting themselves involved. That's good. The lights taking surprisingly little damage. Okay, we have a DD here. Where are my DDs at? I've forgotten about them and they just hecked off. This CL squadron can actually pop smoke. Well, these CAs can keep following the main line. We have one battleship sinking. Soon to be two. That one was having flash fires, I think. Yeah. One's sinking. Focus this one now. Battleships and battlecruisers. Flash fires on that one. Flash fires on that one. Game is just going, ah, this is too much. That BBI just started focusing? Yeah, it was. Must have been flash fires. Like, everything is having flash fires all at once. My graphics card is gonna get flash fire. Oh, yeah, that's flash fires. So basically a flash fire, that's when the ammunition starts exploding. And when you have this many turrets on a ship like this, it's hard not to hit a main gun magazine. There we go. And once one magazine goes, and the whole ship starts exploding, it just spreads. They have 2 battleships left, as far as I can see. Torpedoes. My battlecruiser squadron, I want you to just zoom in. You can now go your full 28 knots. Start hunting. My DDs are coming back. See if we can get some torpedo runs on the battleship. Yeah, that way. That's fine. It'll be interesting to see the ship summary after the game and see which of my ships did the most damage. And see if these weird German battleships actually did anything before they just exploded. Don't think I will get to launch torpedoes at this battleship. I think she's done for. Okay, heavy cruiser. I don't think I'll get to launch torpedoes at that either. Because it's just melting. There you go. That was all of them. I mean, what can you even say? And it's not as if the enemy didn't have battleships, because they did. But the bulk of their fleet was just comprised of these completely useless light cruisers that were probably built or designed like at the start of the campaign. Doris took some damage, but that's pretty much it. Ship stats. This light cruiser did 1.8 thousand. Let's see, by nation. 15k for that heavy cruiser. 18, 18. 61k, 28k for this battleship. $36k for this battleship. I mean, battle cruisers 11k, that's not bad. $28k, 7k. So the last battleship, Marlborough, 36k. Even the DDs did something. Pretty much the only ships that didn't do anything were the Indus class light cruisers that I just had retreat at the start. Because I didn't think I would need them, and I didn't. Like, wow. Even designed on a Colin budget. I think the next campaign I start, I'm gonna have the starting year set to 1920. So that the enemy won't have like huge fleets of uselessness. Okay, the Germans pretty much don't have a navy left after that. Let's sink their last light cruiser. Should be easy. My Latona class heavies have proven themselves, to say the least. I should outspot them. And I didn't check what kind of top speed the enemy light cruiser had, but I haven't seen any German light cruisers yet with more than a 30 knot top speed. Okay, let's go this way then. So they can't outrun me. Torp range 6.3. That's their one hope. Yeah, no torps for you. Yeah, That was it. I think that was a pretty short war with the Germans. That last battle, they gambled and they lost. They thought they could sink a large portion of my fleet in one decisive battle, and instead they lost everything. 5 ships. Are they building anything? Building 49. So they're gonna be back. Repairing 0 because I just sunk everything. The French. Ah, the French. But the Italians. Those are the ones I want to meet. A worthy enemy. Sadly, they are my ally. And sadly, in this game, at this moment, there's no way for me to, like, un-ally with them. If it was a total war game, I could just end the alliance and they would be pissed at me. And that would be it. We'd have a war. But yeah, research is being researched. I'm building new battleships. And I'm refitting stuff. I should send my, what's it called, that class? The Prince of Wales class. Give them a refit too. Once these are ready. Because there's new technology to put on them. Next turn. Have another meeting. France observes so far the war, but seems to slowly mobilize its forces against us. That's really concerning. It actually is not, because they don't have that many ships left. Auto. Medium damage, come on. Okay. Gun layout, what am I researching? Okay. But what I want is triple turrets. I guess that might be... turret mechanisms? Is that one I need to research? To get my triples? Let's go with that one then. Yeah. Let's go with that one. The Furious and Trafalgar are finished. We got some repairing. Calliope, Vindictive, Psyche, Juno, Iphigenia. They are in Scapa Flow. Do I have a refit for that class? View. Just to get the hydro thing. Hydro 1, acoustics. Still only single barrels. I'm gonna wait with refitting them until I get the ability to mount double barrel turrets as the main guns. And then I might go down from 7-inch to 6-inch. Because I think that would be more in line with their role as light cruisers. The Germans have 2 new heavy cruisers. Okay. Paint still wet, and I'm gonna sink them. Oh well. Italian Empire discovered technology, 14,000 tons heavy cruiser. Okay, so they're far behind me in cruiser research, I think. But they do have heavy, battle cruisers. And that's part of the same research branch. Maybe research is different for different nations. I'm gonna auto-resolve this one too. Draw. Come on. And we have a convoy. That's more like it. That's a fight. That's a 1v1. And AI captain on, HE loaded. Should probably design some new destroyers. Weather is good, +10. There we go, destroyers. Torpedoes, I mean. Inbound, outbound. Am I actually gonna get a torpedo hit? Nope. No torpedo hit. That goes both ways. He's got one 5.1-inch gun. spitting distance. Now start maneuver, because that torpedo is almost loaded. And there's the transport fleet, which I'd almost forgotten about. That torpedo went in the wrong direction. Don't ram me. Don't ram me. Oh, that was close. Okay, these transports are armed. Let's sink some of these. Maybe slow down the enemy destroyer a tad. No, she's slowing me down. My engine is out. Okay, keep oh, I sunk the enemy DD. Well, okay. So the last transport got away. Because the battle ends once the escorts are dead. Look at the imposing bow of an Iowa-class battleship. So yeah. Turret mechanisms. These are the upgraded ones. Latona, you can be refit. And this refit is only adding the hydroacoustic thing. Sonar, basically. That's a 28 knot top speed for the New Zealand class battlecruisers. Let's make some refits for the New Zealand's and Prince of Wales. I don't have a refit budget for the New Zealand's though, because what I do when refitting and finding a budget for refits is I compare the cost of the ship I'm refitting, which is probably an older one, except in this case, I guess, to the cost of the newest comparable ship, which is the Vanguard. and I just split the difference, and that's my refit budget. And yeah, I guess if the theme is budget ships, then I guess it's very budget minded to have older ships being refit and kept in service, rather than just scrapping them and building new ones that are really expensive. So, yep. Okay. Refits. 4-weight offset. I'm sure she did not have a 4-weight offset when I designed her. Okay, can't move this further back. I guess it has to stay. But you can have hydro. You already have turbines. Can you have geared turbines? What does that do to the cost? Not much. Okay, that's fine. I need you to have crop 3. I want you to have coincidence 2. What else would you add in a refit? A better citadel? It's making the ship more expensive, but it's still way, way, way cheaper than the 50 million Vanguard class. That dropped the engine efficiency. Large wide funnel 1. That fits. That fixed some of the weight offset. These are 4-inch doubles. Secondaries. Can I go 5-inch triples? Yes, I can. Make them long. Four-weight offset is now much better, and the ship is faster, so she can actually keep up with the more modern fleet, which is the important part here. Secondary guns. No, no other place to add them. There. More balanced. There we go. Completely balanced. Very nice. Very nice. Good stability, good floatability. Pitch, not the greatest. Roll is okay. So these ships should be good for another couple of years. Save design. Now then, New Zealand class. They were recently they were very recently built and then refit to have the weight offset improved. Yeah, that's the refit version. Yeah, no weight offset. No hydroacoustics, but that's okay. If I refit them again, I can make them faster, giving them the geared turbine engine. Fine. Very fine. Victoria's class is almost finished refitting. That means I can send the Prince of Wales's into port. And send the upgraded Indomitables out to join this formation. And that one is ticked. That's good. That's very good. Alright. That's it for this episode. We had one huge epic battle and some minor skirmishes. And I don't know how it assigns this kind of victory point thing, because I'm clearly winning the war with Germany, but here is the victory points for the alliance, top alliance versus bottom alliance, and because the alliances have shifted so much, I think I started out as part of the top alliance, but now I'm part of the bottom alliance. So I don't know. Not top and alliance and bottom alliance in that way. You stop. Get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, goodbye and take care.